This was a company where floors were assigned by age. The older you got, the higher floor you worked on, and the higher your income. But strangely enough, no one had ever been to the 65th floor. Nobody knew what was up there. Jack had just completed his 18th year at the company. His floor had been upgraded from 25 to 39. As he passed the boss's office, he noticed the boss wearing a mask, frantically scribbling on paper. He waved enthusiastically to say hello, but the boss didn't react at all. Jack quietly walked away. Here, his daily work was super simple: just smooth out the crumpled waste paper the boss had discarded, then iron it flat. Near the end of the workday, someone would come collect the papers. Everyone here just focused on their own work. No small talk. But that day, a coworker dropped a piece of paper while collecting documents. Jack saw it, picked it up, and chased after him. He shouted in the hallway, but the coworker seemed completely oblivious. So Jack ran to the guy's office himself. The scene before him was shocking. All those papers he'd carefully ironed flat were being fed into a shredder. Unwilling to accept it, he grabbed one back and confirmed it was indeed the paper he'd just processed. Yet the coworker just smiled at him, as if everything was perfectly normal. Jack was completely stunned. He rushed into the boss's office demanding answers. Unexpectedly, the boss immediately promoted him up one floor. Jack couldn't accept it. He yanked off the boss's mask. To his surprise, behind the mask, that high and mighty boss was actually a timid, cowardly guy. Jack didn't ask any more questions. Before leaving, he tossed the paper back to the boss. Then he headed toward the elevator going down. Suddenly, his curiosity about the 65th floor exploded. He gathered his courage and pressed the top floor button. When the elevator doors opened, Jack was horrified. Up there was no high salary or promotion, just a disposal system designed to handle people who'd lost their ability to work, like throwing out trash. He immediately turned to run, but a robotic arm suddenly shot into the elevator, gripping his tie tightly. In that critical moment, he quickly hit the close button. It snapped the robotic arm off. He barely escaped. After going through all that, Jack quit. Now he sits on a busy street corner, carefree, playing his beloved accordion. Maybe this kind of life is what he truly wanted all along.